Created costumes for movies like Black Panther, Spike Lee's Do the Right Thing, Selma, and many more.
Now Academy Award-winning designer Ruthie E. Carter has a new exhibition at the Charles H. Wright Museum of African American History called Afrofuturism in Costume Design. April Morton is there with a look.
That's right, guys, and I am here with the exhibition manager, Jennifer Evans, of this beautiful exhibition. Good morning.
Hi.
Hi, so talk to me about this. You guys just opened in October,
Yes.
And this is, of course, the Ruth Carter exhibition here. Talk to me about what people are going to see when they come.
Yeah, absolutely. They're going to see about 60 plus costumes that Ruth Carter designed from movies from the 80s up until today. So I think the most recent one is Coming to America, which was released in 2021.
The second part.
The second part,
Yep, okay.
Coming to America.
Yeah, two,
right?
okay.
Yes. And so the costumes are all rooted in Afrofuturism. The exhibition is Afrofuturism in Costume Design. And so what that means is basically Ruth looked at Black life and reimagined that into the future. And that's really all Afrofuturism is.
Yes.
And so one of the best examples of that is when you're looking at the Black Panther and Black Panther Wakanda Forever costumes.
And so a lot of people, just in case they may not know, Ruth Carter is behind the costumes of both Black Panther movies, and she won Academy Awards for those as well.
She did. It was very exciting that she won in 2 consecutive years, and so we are featuring her Oscar dress from one year, from the first year, and then the 3D printed necklace that she designed from the second year. It's a really beautiful necklace that's encrusted with like diamonds and things around the outside, and it was 3D printed, so it's really cool.
And when we see these costumes on the screen, I mean, they're beautiful on screen, but people get to actually come here in person to see them. Talk to me about the dress that the Queen is wearing here.
Absolutely. So this is Queen Ramonda, who of course is in both Black Panther and Black Panther Wakanda Forever. And so this costume was inspired by South African culture and ethnic group. The hat on the top is an Ishikola South African marriage hat. And so one of the things that Ruth Carter did differently in this movie was she had the hat 3D printed. So instead of it being woven the way it would traditionally, it's a 3D printed hat. And so that made it lighter for the actor to wear. The same thing with the collar is also 3D printed. So it's just an easier, more functional object to wear.
Talk to me about some other, some of the other exhibits here. So we have Malcolm X, which was, played by Denzel Washington. That was a very powerful role for him.
Yeah.
And the costumes behind that really played a major part.
Yeah, so Ruth Carter talks about how she basically told the story of Malcolm X's life through the costumes. And so what we feature are some zoot suits that are shown in Malcolm X's younger years. It's like a teen, early adult.
Okay.
And they're very lively, colorful, very large, if you're familiar with the zoot suit.
Yes.
And so as Malcolm X matures, the costumes then get more demure. Ruth describes it as a movie going from kind of in color to black and white.
That's amazing, and it helps really tell the story of the movie for those who have seen the movie. So this exhibition here at the Charles H. Wright Museum, is this the first stop, or is this on a tour, or talk to me about that?
Yeah, so Ruth E. Carter Afrofuturism in Costume Design is a traveling exhibition, so it has been to places before us, and it will go somewhere after us.
Okay.
Every institution that hosts it, though, makes slight little changes. And so one of the things that we were able to do is to include 5 Wakanda Forever costumes that have not been in this exhibit before.
Oh, wow.
And so that's one of the ways that we made it specific to Detroit.
Thank you so much for joining us this morning. And this is a beautiful exhibition I've walked through. It's very powerful, telling, the stories of these movies, and it's a must-see. Once again, it goes through March 31st of next year, 2024, and tickets are available on the Charles H. Wright Museum's website. Back to you guys.
All right, very cool, right?
Very cool.
Yeah.